Dear Giovanni, thank you for coming to our lovely apartment, to iconic residence designed by Pininfarina, by you. It's a pleasure to have you here. Can you explain me a little bit about your philosophy, how Pininfarina is coming from the roots, automotive, and how you create a new concept of living and architect?
Good morning, Oscar. It's a pleasure to be here, to be in the real show flat, the first show flat of MERED. I'll tell you something about Pininfarina's history that maybe you don't know. Pininfarina was born 95 years ago as a car maker for royal families across Europe. Then, of course, they started, co-branding and co-designing and designing for other car manufacturers across Europe. And basically, the company designed some cars that are like milestone in car design. Let's think about the Cisitalia, the Mythos, or even the Pininfarina X for the contribution on aerodynamics. As many car manufacturers, Pininfarina moved into product design and lately into architecture. Actually, we have been doing architecture for the last 15 to 20 years now. And so we cover, let's say, the full spectrum, and we can really, convey a message of a lifestyle, of a clear lifestyle.
Yes, you are completely right. Also from our vision, that you want to integrate not only automotive pieces in our building. The design you did is based on the waves of the sea and the sand dunes of the desert, which, by the way, we are in Dubai, and we need to have in honor of Dubai, in honor of UAE, our first project must be something relative to the UAE identity, correct? But something which I really love it is how you integrate your design in our facades, in our building, which not many projects you can find in Dubai. Branding residence with the design is coming from your roots, correct? Can you explain me a lot?
Absolutely. I think the connection between MERED and Pininfarina was at the value level. We are aligned on the research, this kind of obsession for beauty, first of all, for quality also.
Most important for us.
Yeah, for new technologies. We want to embed the best emerging technologies in the project. And also, as you were saying, to impact on the local market. We want to create a new benchmark. So the collaboration is not about automotive. Of course, cars are part of the story, but it's way more than that.
We want to have the experience for our residents, like if they are really living in Pininfarina world. For us, it was very important that point, because you have many other projects that you did, pieces of art. I'm sure of that. But not only car lovers, they will feel happy in this building. They really love from our location, the views, how you mix the identity of the apartments, the layouts and everything. We are so proud about that and we really love it.
Yeah. I think the authenticity of the project relays in the fact that we as Pininfarina, we fully design and we follow the full process and we do it together. So it was a co-design experience in a way, and this makes the project authentic, makes the project real. So the brand values are visible, are tangible, and both companies' values are tangible in the experience that you will feel into the iconic residences.
Correct. Which for you was the challenge, because it's the first project landing in Dubai, the first Pininfarina design. And it's not a small project. We are only almost 300 meters.
Right. Yeah, it's a large project. It's good to remember that it's a G+66, so we will have 67 floors, and the view will be unique.
Will change the skyline of the area.
Absolutely.
So this was our obsession as well. Make something iconic. That's why we call it iconic.
You're right. As you were saying, this is the first project branded by Pininfarina, not just in Dubai, in the Middle East. But consider that Pininfarina is the first Italian brand in the world for a number of branded schemes. So it was a long research in the market to find a partner that, as you are, has the intention to do the best quality. Because Dubai now, especially, is a very sophisticated market that is looking that is looking for quality, that is looking for real design. So it took time, but I think we are moving in the right direction. We found, this alignment in terms of values, in terms of goals, that hopefully will make the project a new benchmark for the city.
Are you happy about our show flat, about what we are doing?
We are architects, so we touch things, everything.
Yes,
we
correct.
Touch, and entering into this show flat is an experience because you feel, the quality of the details of the design. So that makes me happy. That is the ultimate goal of what we do, and it's of course very exciting for us. We're very proud about seeing that so fast. MERED was able to go into reality, to start construction on site, and to finalize the show flat and the office spaces and the showroom.
It's very important that you mentioned about the reality because, as you know, we are exactly on the location. Even our office is designed by Pininfarina, so everything we have the DNA from your roots. But when the buyers they are coming, they feel the full experience because they see the real views, the real apartment, not only renders, not only like a few pictures that they need to decide which type of apartment they prefer, 1, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. So this, I need to say you thank you because it was not easy for us to make together something real. And it's not easy in Dubai to make something real, which we are so proud now to launch.
Absolutely. Most of the projects in Dubai, this is part of the game, but as you see them mostly on paper, you see nice images, renderings, but you have to wait, a long time before touching the real thing. While I think that MERED wanted really to create a showroom that represents and recreates the real experience. And the view, of course, is the view that the users of the building will actually see, which is amazing. And I invite everyone to come and have this experience because it's something that you rarely see. The view of the Palm Jumeirah that we have is something that you rarely see in Dubai.
Not only Palm Jumeirah, from Burj Khalifa downtown, you move to Burj Al Arab, Old Jumeirah,
the marina, of course.
The marina, the Palm, massive views. It's an incredible city, and we want to offer something massive for all our residents. Which is your next goal? Which is your dream? Tell me a little bit.
So I search my dream in the history of Pininfarina again. Pininfarina is a company first that always work in a co-branding framework, trying to elevate our partner's brand. And it's a brand that always strategizes in long term. So my dream would be, together with MERED, to start the story, like iconic.
We already started the story.
We started the story, but the first chapter, of a long journey, because this is the way we work. So usually we establish long-term partnership with our partners and clients, as it happened for car design. With the most relevant brands in the world. It was like a story that went ahead for decades, or it's still going on. So we look forward with you guys to move forward and to keep on advancing and innovating, hopefully in Dubai, because this is the most compelling, competitive, challenging city in the world. So that is the fun part.
And also there is a similar situation happened between us because you start to build your own Pininfarina Batista, correct? And we start to build our first project, which is iconic residence designed by Pininfarina. Next step, for sure you have intentions about more automotive products, more architect design. We have similar vision to make more projects together. I'm sure we will still collaborate forever. Why not?
Yeah, and we believe that this collaboration could contaminate other areas of design. Why not more than automotive, maybe mobility at large? Mobility is top of the agenda for every city in the world, starting from Dubai.
Yes, you are very into of mobility, right? It's something that we didn't mention, but it's interesting. Tell me a little bit about Pininfarina Vision Mobility, because it's very important for us for our next maybe master plans. We can do it.
Well, over the course of its history, Pininfarina moved from car design to designing any means of transportation and to moving to the next level, which is also providing strategies, mobility strategies, because mobility now is not anymore just focused on the car. You have to focus on the end user, providing a number of means of transportation that has to be integrated one with each other. So we don't focus anymore just on car design, but we say that we are mobility designers. Okay, so we design the strategy first, and then the mean of transportation, the design of the mean of transportation comes later.
You show me a very beautiful collaboration between the other brands. I saw a beautiful and a very special Fila shoes, sneakers, for running, golf, right? So I saw as well watches. So you are very strong on different sectors. So how cross from your mind to integrate architect with designs in third-party products?
I strongly believe that product design is basically the connector between mobility and architecture. And in product design, we have four main categories. So we start from furniture design, that of course connects a lot with living and architecture. Then we have lifestyle products, that goes from watches, dresses, bags, and so on. Then we have sport apparel, that connects a lot with the history of Pininfarina in performance, in car design. And last but not least, consumer technology. So these are the four areas for product design. And in each and every area, there is a connection between the mobility and the living. Just to tell you one, which is maybe the one that you think it's far away from the car, furniture design. If we look at how cars will evolve in the future, if we look at self-driving, the space inside the car will change. It will change completely the way we relate with the interior design in the car. It will be more close to our home than to a mean of transportation. And so there is a research that we do understanding how, the home, the living, can impact on the interior design for cars and mobility at large.
Very important comment. That's why also we are very flexible and we understood very well the market so quickly how we need to change the spaces. Before in Dubai, the volume of the spaces, the living room, one bedroom, two bedrooms, from 50 square meters, 100 square meters, changed completely in the short period. Different type of nationalities they are coming with the different identity, with the different experience they need to live. So that's why we are follow your guidance, like how we need to be quickly, how we need to integrate the different layouts. Our apartments, as you know, with its 3.2 meters ceilings, so very high, with the massive views, identity. You feel already like you are in the millstone. When you buy an apartment, you need to feel like it's your home forever. And we need to deliver a project not only according to your expectations. Daily, you need to feel how nice is your apartment, how comfortable you are wake up, sleeping. When your guests are coming to the apartment, you are creating a very beautiful events in your own apartment, which, by the way, we have a very special facilities and amenities we built together. Can you explain me a little bit about the amenities and facilities?
I'll start from the interior design. It's very challenging in Dubai right now because you have so many different cultures, with so many different needs. So you have to find the way to do a product which is flexible enough, but concrete enough to match, the different targets. At the same time, I think the market is changing. Buying a house in Dubai is less and less speculative and more a strategy looking at the long-term staying in the city. More and more people is stabilizing in Dubai for the long term. And this is changing completely the residential market. Amenities globally, of course, they drive the choice of the end buyer. And so providing the best amenities and differentiating services, it's very important. They also create the full lifestyle. The amenities, they have to become an extension of your house, an extension of your living room. So it's not just a service, but it has to be something that you live. You have to live the building, not just the single service.
Very important to mention that we are working together to create an amazing. I think is of course, it's the first penthouse in Dubai with 360 views, designed by Pininfarina. Massive project, 1,500 square meters with the infinity pool, gym, office. What's your vision of the type of that buyer who really love to have a piece of art as you are already doing with us?
Well, the penthouse is a unique space. I think it's unseen in Dubai. No? You mentioned the view. Of course, the view that you have from the penthouse is unique. The height of the ceiling, of course. We are on the 67th floor. And we wanted to represent this vision also from the outside. If you look at the building, the penthouse looks like a big eye on the city of Dubai. I'm sure that living in that penthouse will be a unique experience for Dubai and something unseen. We look forward also to integrating art, some custom piece of art, because the house itself is conceived like an art space. So there is the potential to do something unique, maybe also visible from the outside because of the large windows overlooking the palm.
And we will deliver a beautiful surprise because we have a special retail area. Very nice, very unique on the area. I hope we can make a nice Pininfarina cafe. Why not? First project together, not only in architecture, although in food and beverage. Why not? Basement, I need to mention that you have a very, very strong bullet point, like we have a VIP air-conditioned boxes. This is coming from automotive, and we listen the demand. And in Dubai, it's a hot temperature in summer, hypercars, luxury cars, must be like, we need to take care of them. So we have a very beautiful VIP boxes designed by Pininfarina.
Well, if we think about the ground floor, that is the place in which you can generate an impact at the urban level. So we intended, we designed the ground floor to really activate the neighborhood. It's a neighborhood that doesn't have many commercial activities. So we want the building to become kind of an enhancer, of the potential of the neighborhood. Of course, food will play an active role, and we would like to give a product for food which is unique, starting from Pininfarina again, that will contaminate the experience, but there will be other activities, and we really want to create a space that is a destination for the neighborhood, maybe for the entire city. Something unique is also in the way we conceive the podium, that of course is mostly parking garage. So we wanted to do something unique again. So we designed fully also the interior of the podium, the interior of the garage. The garage itself doesn't have to be intended as a leftover, especially in a city like Dubai, in which still you move with the car. You enter the building with the car, most of the cases. And so we curated the details, the lighting, green features, as you were mentioning, even like air-conditioned boxes, so that you can kind of have the car as part of your lifestyle, as part of, or the garage as an enhancement of your supercar.
Exactly. So we want to deliver a product like our neighbors must be proud. Since they are arriving, they drop the hypercar because they are proud of all cars they already own. Then there's elevators, apartments, views, lifestyle, downstairs retail area. So I'm sure everybody, not only neighbors, all the neighborhood, they will enjoy, all Dubai, they will enjoy our product.
This is very important also because, now most of the buildings, they have a big podium with the garage, and we don't want this to become a non-place. We want this to become an active area of the building, an active place with quality design. I'll tell you something more about that. Again, if we look at the future of mobility and we envision, self-driving coming into our lives in the next years, decades, I hope years.
Which Dubai is one more step in advance.
Absolutely. This means that maybe in the future we will not need so many parking as we need now. So we have designed together a space that in the future could be easily refurbished as a commercial space, office space, so that the podium of the building, again, in the future, could have a second life and be even more an activator for the neighborhood.
I know you need to fly back to Italy. You need to work in our project, in other projects. It's a pleasure for us to have you here. Looking forward to see you soon again. I think you are coming very soon, so let's continue at the next episode.
Thank you, Oscar.